This trip begins, as all trips seem to begin here in Guatemala, by bus. This documents a trip of a couple of volunteers that are here this year. Both of them very energetic and anxious to get up to Xenacoj. Molly has been there many times before, but this is the first trip for Alicia. Molly's dad is with her on this trip and is anxious to meet the family, would greet us with great enthusiasm, as they always do, and then invite everyone for dinner. The dinner's cooked in the usual fashion here in Guatemala in the kitchen with tamal and tortillas, and then served with loving attention. Molly spends a little time with Nora before we go out, walking around in the town, showing the two new visitors a little bit about Santo Domingo, Xenacoj. It's a beautiful city with great care taken by some of the previous leaders to clean it up and to beautify it. The people go about their daily tasks here, as they have for many, many years. The people here are beautiful, still dressed in their traditional clothing. Here is the school that we have in Santo Domingo, Xenacoj. We stopped by for a short visit while the teacher is playing with the kids out in the patio, teaching them some new games and reinforcing some concepts. Molly notices something in the corner, as one of the boys does, and takes time to observe one of the spiders building a beautiful web. We go out then to walk around the town a little more and see some of the beautiful traje that I've mentioned earlier, and also encounter in the evening a ceremony that's a procession that's going through the streets. We begin the morning by going to the market and then loading the truck for the trip to Frijolitos, which is the real objective of this journey. We catch a glimpse of the countryside and then encounter a small problem with getting stuck in the roadway. This causes quite a bit of attention to be focused on us and the crew. And some dismay as well. But the farmers come out from their fields and give us a hand with getting unstuck. And we proceed to unload the pickup truck at the school and then observe some of the children that are waiting for us that go to school here. Life is difficult in this area, and it shows in the faces of some of the children. We go to the building next door, which is the preschool, unload some of the materials that Molly's father has brought with her, as well as some things that we've collected previously, and set them up. This is the first time they've had a little stove and the playthings that Molly's father brought. This is important for kids as they're being taught and are growing up in preschool. The girls love to unpack everything, and the boys, as you might expect, love to go look for the blocks and also for the trucks and building things. So I guess that's the same all over the world. One of the little girls hangs up her backpack, and we begin to serve a little lunch that we brought, a nutritious snack, which is a part of the program that we're beginning this next year in full force, to bring better food to the schools and more nutrition into the lives of the families and in the schools. You can see they wait patiently in line. One little girl in particular, you may have noticed as we came into town, she's in the background here. She's been staying off a little bit, but obviously would love to share some of the food with us, and she does. After the meal is served, the group begins a trek back to Xenacoj. This is the same path that's used by the teachers each day to get back home. It takes us a couple hours, takes them less than an hour. But during that trip, we learn more about what's important to them as teachers, all these men. When we get back, Nora continues talking about what's important to her in this program. It's her vision. She wants to expand it beyond the places that she's talking about now, our 16 villages. She thinks that this process can lead to a NGO in her own community, which serves more than just preschools, but can serve older people and children with problems to learn.
Luego tenemos las comunidades de San Martín. Tiene 4 metros ya. Ahí pensábamos construir una casa de voluntarios.
Her father has land, but it's really, really narrow.
I would like to end this little documentary by giving thanks to both Molly and to Alicia for their courageous efforts this year, and thank them for the difference that they've been able to make in our program.